and wants. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. What happens when modern problems meet ancient wisdom? Today at this literary fest, we are excited to bring you a skit based on our old Tamil literature called Thirukural. So today, through everyday moments, we are going to show how its ancient words speak to us till today. Let's begin.
Ranjini, I'm so frustrated. You know what happened? I had a street fight with my neighbor over a parking slot.
Me too, not in a great mood because you know what? Today my presentation was presented by my manager as if his own.
Hey Ranjini, Kalpana, how are you?
No, not good.
No, Saras. Oh, what is this tiny book again? We are melting down here, and you're always calm and quiet reading this tiny book.
You know what? Why I'm so calm? I follow this book called Thirukural.
Isn't that old Tamil poem thing?
It's more than that. Thirukural, written by Thiruvalluvar more than 2000 years ago. It has 1330 couplets and it is divided into three parts. Aram, Porul, Imbam.
What is Aram?
Aram deals with virtue.
And what's Porul?
Porul deals with wealth and society.
You said there were three, right?
That's true. Can you guess? Can you remember what is the third one?
No, can someone else remember what was the third one? Can someone help us?
Imbam. That's right. Imbam deals with love and relationship. Though they are just two lines, it's sharper than the reality. It doesn't ignore the stress, it translates it.
You know, Saras, off late have been having lot of situations. Will that tiny book of yours give answers to all my stress?
Of course, I'm very sure. One kural for one situation. Let's try.
I'll go first because I'm so frustrated.
Yeah, tell me, what's the problem you're facing right now?
You know, my neighbor lady is always yelling at me. So I yelled at her. But you know, when yelling, I was feeling so good that I'm equally matching her. But later on, no, I'm left with a bad mood now.
That's what happens. That's why Thiruvalluvar says, இனிய உளவாக இன்னாத கூறல் கனி இருப்ப காய் கவர்ந்தற்று. Why do you want to choose harsh words when you have kinder words to choose? It's just like you are choosing an unripened fruit, but when you have a juicy ripened fruit in your hand.
But Saras, you mean to say we don't have to match their energy?
Of course, you don't need to yell. Staying calm doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise.
But Saras, speaking of which, I was very calm today. I was helpless because I worked so hard for that presentation and within a minute he put his name and got all the glory. That's not fair.
That's a classic example, Saras. What are you going to say now?
You know, I know this kind of silence hurts more than shouting, but Thiruvalluvar says about those kind of people too. In the Kural, புறநோக்கி வாழ்த்தக்கான் ஒப்பில்லான் தன்னையே உரைக்கும் களவு நோய் ஞானம். One who lives a lie deceives himself more than the world. Though the world doesn't know the truth right now, but the truth will always come out. The real wind doesn't fade away, but it shines brighter every day.
But Saras, why should we be always honest? Everyone is lying. We lie in our resume, our partners lie, our children lie. Why should we be honest and make our life more difficult?
I know it's very easy to cut edges when others do, but Thiruvalluvar doesn't recommend that. Do you know why? He says, தன் நெஞ்சறிவது பொய்யற்க பொய்த்த பின் தன் நெஞ்சே தன்னை சுடும். It means if you lie or deceive to others, it will hurt you inside. Though others would find it out, but your own conscience will hurt you more.
So you mean to say lying is not going to hurt us, but it is also going to come back to the person who lied, like karma.
Exactly. The deceit leads to inner guilt and mental turmoil for the person who lies. So never lie, even if others do.
Okay.
But Saras, you know what? Of late, I feel I'm not like being myself. I should have been louder. I could have been bolder. In fact, tougher. But that arrogance and pride that he showed the other day, it just almost, I was helpless and put into a put.
I know, but do you want to change yourself for others?
I don't think so. I will be able to.
That's what Thirukural says too. Migudiyan mikkavai seidare tandam tagudiyan vendruvidal. Instead of reacting someone's arrogance with anger, please use your inner good qualities like patience and self-control. That's the real win.
So I shouldn't have argued, or I don't have to argue in these kind of situations, is what you say.
Yes, just try this, then you will see how easy it is to win others' arrogance with your patience.
But talking about ourselves, sir, as you know, my mom is always boasting about my patience and kindness with my friend. That is so embarrassing.
You know why? She is your mom. She is so proud of you because you are her daughter, and it's not because you have